Hello everyone, I'm Laura Cornish, Editor-in-Chief of Mining Review Africa, and I'm coming to you from Mining Indaba 2022. I am joined by Jason Brewer. Jason is the CEO of Marula Mining. Jason, thank you for joining me.
Laura, it's a pleasure as always to join you.
So I don't know Marula Mining. Jason, who is this company?
Marula Mining, it's a recently renamed company. It used to be All Star Minerals, listed in London. I became the chief executive barely a month ago. And part of the change in dynamic strategy of the company had to be a new name. So Marula Mining, named after the Marula tree, it had to happen. And it's a company focused on multi-commodities throughout East and Southern Africa.
So tell me about these commodities and tell me about the projects that you actually have.
Sure, it's a battery-focused company. So we have lithium projects here in South Africa, just in the Northern Cape. Former operations that have been going off and on for the past century. So well established, good infrastructure, and the Northern Cape, as you know, an area of growing mining investment or reinvigoration. Yeah. In addition to that, up in Northeast Zambia, we have a rare earths project, we have a niobium tantalum project, and it also has phosphate resources, which, given phosphate prices are now at all-time highs, it's very timely indeed. So two projects, which are the start. There's probably, look, we've been very busy in Tanzania, we've been very busy here in South Africa. So we'll be looking to add very quickly to the project portfolio.
So Jason, which of the projects that you now mentioned is the most advanced? What can we see happening with some of these, or a project?
Look, the Blesberg lithium project in the Northern Cape. Like I said, it was previously operating. It hasn't operated for a number of years because I guess it's been held privately and they haven't been able to secure the investment here in South Africa. One thing I've already managed to do is secure investment, and we will be able to push forward with that mine. Lithium, again, prices going in the right direction, insatiable demand. So that's something, I'm up there on Thursday, Friday, with the rest of the board and with a number of investors. I think you'll see a lot of activity there over May, June, as we get things started.
So you do know how to pick a hot commodity and typically, Jason, a hot country as well. How would you describe South Africa as an investment destination for the mining industry?
Look, I've always been surprised at the lack of investment in, I call it the junior sector here in South Africa. I think South Africa undoubtedly has first world mining infrastructure. Infrastructure that any other African jurisdiction would die for. You know, the port, the rail, the roads, but also even from the legislative point of view, very strong, robust laws which allow that investment. So I'm glad finally, after several years of operating in Central Africa, West Africa and so on, to be here, back where I actually started my mining career in South Africa. So it's a great country, I think, and one which I really expect to see a lot more investment coming in the next 5 years.
Okay. So you also said Zambia and you said Tanzania. Now those
Yes.
are also two pretty hot regions as far as Africa is concerned. What would you say about those two areas?
Look, Zambia, again, is a country I've worked in before. Glad to be back. I think, again, a very robust investment jurisdiction, one where you can actually take a mine through that exploration, development, and into production. So one where they are seeking investment, actively seeking investment to almost, and in other commodities, not just the copper. So I'm excited to be there in Zambia, no question about it. And in the northeast of Zambia, just off that main highway, which goes from Lusaka through to Dar. So great infrastructure. As to Tanzania, I've been there 3 times in the past 2 weeks.
Okay.
So that kind of explains my excitement about the region. But not just looking at it from the gold, which is traditionally what a lot of people have looked at it. Graphite as well, in Tanga province there. I was there 5 days ago. It seems only yesterday. But looking at things there again in that battery space. We've also looked at some of the copper, incredible high-grade copper, stuff which I didn't see when I was working in the DRC.
Okay, wow.
It'd make your eyes water. So glad to be in Tanzania. The copper, I think, is going to be something which surprises a lot of people when they see the grade, the color of the rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, that said it all to me. So very happy to be there with the new president. There's this surge of investment going on now. Much more certainty, and a country that has very quickly over the past 20, 30 years, really emerged as one of the mining powerhouses of Africa.
And that's exciting to watch, hey?
I love it. And look, I'm based in Nairobi. To get across to Tanzania, straight across the border in Namanga, and you're there. It was a 10-hour drive to go and look at one project. Did that overnight, so very easy to see.
So you've got a lot going on, Jason. If I talk to you a year from now, or maybe 2 years from now, what are you going to tell me Marula is, or where has Marula gone from now to there?
Look, Marula is going to be that kind of junior mining house. You know, we're going to have a diverse group of projects, production and development, some even in that earlier stage exploration phase, but projects which are generating positive cash flow. Like I say, in those key mining jurisdictions in East, Southern Africa. So excited by that. We'll have projects which are competing with themselves. You know, hopefully, the Tanzanian projects competing with some of the stuff we have in Kenya. I mean, I didn't even talk about Kenya, which is my home now. But again, Kenya's got such abundance of natural resources, but historically have not really promoted them and has not really attracted that much investment. So again, 2 years from now, yes, it'll be pleasing to sit here as a more mid-tier company with those multiple operations, producing cash flow, exporting out of Dar, out of Mombasa, and out of South Africa here. Fantastic.
Jason, it's good to catch up. As always, the junior mining industry makes the world go round, and I think Marula Mining is going to be part of that. So I enjoyed the catch up.
Thank you very much, Laura.
Thanks again for joining me. Please tune in to www.miningreview.com to catch more of our Mining Indaba 2022 videos. Cheers.